Rumi and Iqbal, we find that true spirituality is born from connection, compassion for others, and unity with the divine. Our next speaker, Ms. Tahira Malik, will speak more about this connection and compassion from teachings of Iqbal and Rumi. I invite Ms. Tahira Malik to come on the stage and share her thoughts with us.
Assalamu alaikum and Kia ora, sorry. So today we will be talking about two amazing thinkers, Rumi and Iqbal. They both were basically from the 13th century. Jalaluddin Rumi was poet, and he was basically from the 13th century, and then Iqbal was a philosopher, poet from the 19th century, sorry. But their minds and their teachings are almost the same, and the message at the same time. Both focused on love, unity, and understanding, sharing wisdom that is still important today. Rumi believed that love is a powerful force that connects everyone. He taught us to be kind and forgiving, just like a river that always flows and gives. Rumi encouraged us to go of anger and negativity, which can create divisions among people. Instead, he wanted us to focus on compassion and understanding. So what are the teachings of Rumi and Iqbal? First, I will talk about Rumi. The Rumi basic teachings were generosity and forgiveness, accepting our weaknesses, mindfulness in technology, and key teachings of Iqbal, self-realization, dynamic engagement, and character and faith. So Rumi, we will start that Rumi teaches us that our generosity and willingness to help others should be like a river, always flowing and giving. He emphasizes the importance of forgiveness, urging us to let go of our anger and hatred towards others. He reminds us that there is no absolute measures for what is right or wrong. Instead, people have their own judgments and views, which can be very, very widely. He taught us, like our Mother Earth, quietly accepts and nourishes all life forms, we should also embrace others with kindness and acceptance. Similarly, all rivers flow in the ocean, and the ocean welcomes one without complaint or change. The same shows how we should approach our relationships with others with open hearts and mind. And coming towards Iqbal, Iqbal's teaching also focuses on understanding ourselves, getting involved in societies, and building strong character. He encouraged people to realize their potential use of technology for good and stay true to their values despite what is happening nowadays and distractions. There are lots of distractions going on nowadays with lots of mobiles and everything, which I will come in the end. So, and his philosophy were self-realization, dynamic engagement, character, faith. These were his main, basically, ingredients of what he wanted to basically spread the world through his poetry, through his basically his main objective was, which is still is going to be with the generation till to come. And now coming to my subject, that what I have basically have chosen, that in this world, in this digital technology world, where can we implement his Rumi and Iqbal's teaching? It will be very, very short and not boring. So we're just coming to an end. I'll be very quick. So It was a very long one, but I'm making a very shortest one. Just so basically, no, actually, I have lots of things to tell, but I have a very short time, so I'm just focusing on everything. Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will be just basically what I have written down. I will be taking a very small ingredient and we'll moving on, right? So the key, so the Islamic Bow's teachings focus of understanding ourselves and getting involved in a society and building strong character. He encouraged people to realize their potential use of technology for good and stay true to their values despite distractions. Iqbal's ideas inspired personal growth and a commitment to helping the community, guiding young people towards a meaningful life. And the basic technical techniques for the mindfulness are basically the self-realization, dynamic engagement, character and faith. And then what are the basically important things which Rumi and Iqbal teachings we can teaches us in our daily lives can help us navigate in the digital world of. So I will say it's establishment number one. Establishment technology free zone, that is very important. Set aside as like things like we should sit without all the stuff when we are with the loved one. Practice mindfulness, mindful consumption before using any digital content. Check if it fits your values and goals. Schedule mindfulness breaks. Take short breaks to practice mindfulness. Helps you stay present and reduce distractions. And also acknowledging our struggles. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we recognize our pain, our challenges. This is the first step towards the healing. Iqbal's a philosopher and a poet, teaches us to understand our potentials. His ideas guide us as we use technology in our lives. Transforming lives being vulnerable can change our lives, inspire others, showing that everyone has challenges. Finding hope. Rumi's words gives us hope during tough times. Even when we feel down, there are chances of healing and growth. Allowing feelings. It's important to feel our emotions, especially when things go wrong. But we can learn and move on. Seeking healing. Take time to understand your feelings and allow yourself to heal. It's okay to ask for someone for help. Reflect. Sit quietly and notice any feelings or thoughts. Think about how they relate to your healings. Respond. Acknowledge your feelings without feeling overwhelmed. And if your mind wanders, gently return. Focus to your breath. And coming to end, lessons what we get from Rumi and Iqbal's teaching. They teach us that being vulnerable can lead to strength and change. They encourage self-reflection and finding inner guidance, helping us connect more deeply with ourselves and the world. The teachings remind us to live mindfully. By being present and managing distractions, we can have a healthier relationship with technology. Iqbal believes that a true peace comes from equality and reviving Islamic values for personal and social growth. Both poets use vivid images for nature to express deep emotions. Their themes of love, healing, and life's meaning still offering comfort during the stressful time. They remind us that facing our struggles can lead to the personal growth. Rumi's quote, the wound is the place where the light enters you, shows that our struggles can help us grow. Instead of seeing instead of you could see yourself being vulnerable as a weakness, we can view it as a chance of healing and change. And just, I mean, and at the end, I would like to say that Rumi and Iqbal's teachings help us to be mindful in our technological world, and that being a Muslim, uphold Islamic values and remember your purpose. The teachings of Rumi and Iqbal resonate with the principles outlined in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Together, Rumi and Iqbal reminds us that love, self-awareness, and respect for human dignity are essential for promoting and protecting the rights of all individuals, echoing the spirits of the UDHR in our pursuit of a more compassionate and peaceful world. Rumi, and this is the last one, and then I will leave. So you can, I hope no one is sleeping. Good. Rumi and Iqbal both support a social, they both basically supported a society where women are respected and empowered. The idea encourages us to seek equality and justice, showing that when women are empowered, everyone benefits. By following their teachings, we can create a fairer world that recognizes the value of the strengths of a woman. Rumi and Iqbal teaches us that even in a digital world, do you know what we are? I think everybody knows what we are now hearing about AI, right? So no one knows about AI? No? Good. There's only one person who knows about it. At least someone knows. Thank you. So Rumi and Iqbal teaches us that even in a digital world with AI, which is basically going to be our next master, is going to command us through the computers, and we will be more and more focusing on it. Our humanity and connections are very important. They encourage us to use technology wisely, focusing on loving and understanding. By following their wisdom, our generation can use technology in a way that improves our relationship and creates future for everyone. Creating tech-free spaces allows us to stay focused and present in our lives. And Rumi and Iqbal would probably find it funny, the last thing, and that is, imagine a world where love, please listen to this very, very carefully. Imagine a world where love, pain, and joy are just little faces on screen, emojis, saying instead of sharing our hearts, we send a smile or a sad face. Iqbal would add, true selfhood can't fit into a tiny icon. It needs real words, poetry, and connections. They would remind us to look beyond emojis and enjoy the rich, complex feeling of being human, especially when we are lost in a digital world controlled by computer instead of our minds and soul. So this is a digital. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Malik. That was really good. She was sharing with us a message of Rumi and Iqbal, and in nutshell, message was for self-realization and generosity. And I think these are key values for any society that wants to prosper.